Hey mamas, in my last video, I talked about my plan to make this year the most satisfying year ever by using what I call a manifesting hot list coupled with focus and action. But I want to take that one step further today and talk to you about the number one thing you need to give up to truly level up this year as a confident and satisfied mama. And it's not sugar or wine or your Amazon addiction. You have to give up trying to be perfect. Stop trying to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife, the perfect daughter, the perfect friend. Always striving to do everything perfectly does nothing but stress you out and make you miserable. It drains your enthusiasm, crushes your confidence, and takes you away from the pleasure that you both need and deserve. Not to mention the fact that it can also crush your libido. This drive for perfection comes at us moms from all directions, right? Everywhere you look, people are telling you the right way and the wrong way to be a mom. And for each expert that says their way is the best, there are another 10 telling you why that way is wrong. And it's no wonder that the minds of mothers everywhere have been poisoned to thinking that they have to live the perfect Insta life and be the perfect Insta mom. But it's time for us to learn a different way. Now, I know it's easier said than done. We see images of seemingly perfect moms and families, and while we know we shouldn't compare ourselves to them, sometimes we can't help but head straight first into a downward spiral of social media comparison, right? Suddenly, our inner voices switch from saying, let's have the best year ever, I'm doing amazing, to I'm not good enough. My actions weren't right. I don't do enough. I'm not successful enough. I don't spend enough time at my kids' school or cook enough or pay my partner enough attention in the bedroom, right? Or whatever that is for you. And yes, it's normal to want to be the best mom you can be, but in 2019, it's high time we give up on this quest for perfection, right? Because it doesn't feel good. And that feeling of being lesser than is on the opposite side of the spectrum from feeling satisfied and sensual and happy and confident. And in the few weeks that I've been focused on this new attitude of giving up the quest for perfection, I gotta tell you, it's been one of the most liberating, empowering, thrilling, and sexy actions that I have taken for myself and that you can take for yourself. But you must stop comparing yourself to other moms. This is the first step in your quest to give up perfection. The big problem with comparing yourself to other moms is that it shifts you from feeling confident and happy to feeling like you're struggling in an instant, right? And do we really need more struggle in our life? No, mama, we do not. So here's what I want you to do. This is the exercise I want you to do to break out of the comparison trap, right? In moments where you are suddenly seized by a sense of crippling comparison, like when you spot that seemingly perfect mom with a perfect child and the perfect hair and outfit and perfect husband and perfect shoes and perfect ass across the room, I want you to take a deep breath and shift your focus back to you. Tell yourself, silently or out loud, I do enough right here, right now, today. I do enough, I am enough. And then ask yourself the question, how can I have more fun in this moment, right? Creating more fun in that moment is actually a really effective antidote to the despair of comparison. Then I want you to recognize something even more profound, that she is you and you are her. The crazy thing is, you can bet that while you're comparing yourself to that perfect mom across the room, she's comparing herself to someone else too, because we all struggle with motherhood, right? You know that, we all do. So instead of shrinking into the negativity of perfection comparison, walk over to that woman and strike up a conversation with her. Ask her how her day is. Ask her what she's feeding the kids for dinner. Ask her what the biggest parenting lesson that she's learned thus far on her journey, not because you want to be like her, but because there's so much we can learn from each other's unique mothering styles. The point here is to actually practice soothing your quest for perfection and to actively allow the comparison and jealousy to fade away, making room for your confidence to rise and real connection and even a potential new friendship with her to develop. Now, if your feelings of competition and perfectionism are fueled by obsessively trolling those perfect moms on Instagram and Pinterest, take a break from looking at her page or just unfollow her for a while. Search for more relatable moms with a less than perfect social media presence that actually celebrates their mistakes and finds humor, right, within parenting. The bottom line here is this. For 2019, commit to the idea of you do you. And do you like the beautiful badass mama you are. Because the truth is that we are all amazing mothers. So we may as well stop wasting our precious energy and time comparing ourselves to others and obsessing about doing things perfectly. Instead, let's embrace our greatness, create space to have more fun, and to delight in the perfectly imperfect experience of raising kids with the person you love. So, ladies, absorb that, and I want to know, how are you going to throw away the idea of perfectionism in your life so that you can live as fully as possible this year? Think about that and come on over and share your thoughts in the Satisfied Mama, my private Facebook group for women navigating self-love, sex, and relationships after kids. I'll see you there.